back to me. Enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. You won't bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us. Bring us down. Bring us down. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, is enough, is enough.
Hey guys, welcome back to Queen of the Indies Corner with another episode of Under the Ropes. I'm your host as always, the Queen of the Indies, Tiffany. And today I've been waiting for this one because I just was like, this whole podcast, I'm just going to start screaming, Shimbashi! That's just the truth of why I just wanted you on the podcast. I just want to say your name.
It's great. I'll take it. I'll take it.
So, all right, welcome my guest, Shimbashi. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Excited to do this. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, guys, if you're new here to the Under the Rope series, here I interview everything independent wrestling, whether it's wrestlers, promoters, backstage refs. I got you covered. If you guys got questions for Shimbashi, please drop them into the chat. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions.
Absolutely.
And make sure you share the stream, hit that like button, all that good stuff. So, good cop, bad cops in the chat. He goes, hey, just took a break from wrestling as I was rewatching All Out 2019 so I can come listen to all the food talk.
Hey, that's something I'm super confident in. I don't think there's a wrestler on the planet who knows food better than I know.
Oh, okay. So this is
Easily.
just so you know,
Easily.
this podcast gets haywire with my chat with food because I think I need to just revamp the podcast again and make it a food chat because that's just how it is. So since he's in the chat, we're just going to start it off hot with this question because this is the question that, I have to ask all the wrestlers. So do you put your cereal in first and then your milk, or do you put your milk in first and then your cereal?
I think it's a super easy answer to that. I think it's always been cereal first. But I think the best way to enjoy cereal is with minimal milk. Like you need milk, but it needs to be, I'd say like a fourth of whatever the portion of cereal is. Because you don't want it to get soggy. Depending on the cereal you get too, like if you have Frosted Flakes, you got a good like 4 minutes before that thing just structurally crumbles. So no, you gotta do cereal first, not milk first.
So he's safe here, right? He's safe on the podcast compared to listen. We've had some crazy stories on this podcast. Poor Andy Brown always gets thrown under the bus under this podcast because he puts milk in first and then his cereal. So,
I think the thing that doesn't get talked about enough is that people who put ice in their cereal with the milk, I think that's criminal. I don't really care on the milk or cereal first, but when you're adding like ice, I think you've lost me.
Whoa, that's a thing?
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Listen, Tim Bosby came on here and said that he's done water in cereal.
Bosby's a freak, and you could quote me on that. He's an absolute freak. I didn't even know he did that, but that makes sense. That adds up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've had some interesting cereal conversations up here. Good Cop, Bad Cop said science of cereal proportions before structural failure. This is highbrow today.
You gotta know. All right. I've been eating cereal for 24 years at this point.
I love that. I love that. So I guess we should continue right with the food talk because like you just said here like nobody knows food better than you. So
So confident.
you have to tell us like what is like your go-to, like you travel, you're all over the place, which we're going to get into his
Yeah.
wrestling career and everything like that, but with you being on the road so much, what is the go-to?
There's no that's the thing is that there's no go-to because I think if you have a go-to, you're not being adventurous and you're not exploring and trying new things, you know? Like my favorite meal is like a spread of a bunch of shit. Like I don't ever want just one thing.
Okay.
Like if I were to have a last meal, I'd rather like I'd need so much stuff than just one thing. And so like that's why like stuff like Waffle House or like even like a Taco Bell where you can get variety, that's what's important. But I don't have a I guess the closest thing to my go-to, my favorite food is still like a double cheeseburger smashed, 2 layers of cheese with bacon, grilled onions. That's perfect. That's a perfect cheeseburger
There you
right
go.
there.
I'm all about those grilled onions. I'm telling
Dude,
you,
need
like
'em.
it needs the grilled onions.
You need them. You
You
need them.
need the grilled onions. So definitely, go for that. Good Cop, Bad Cop says, "Oh, you fell for. Bosby is getting tagged now, and you're gonna get thrown under the bus."
Dude, bring it on. I'll absolutely defend that.
I can't. Oh, let's see. I see Steven in the chat. He goes, "That's crazy." He also so Good Cop, Bad Cop says, "So do you mix several cereal together or just one cereal in the bowl?" Ooh, that's a good one.
I kind of think like mixing cereals together is so like sometimes it could work, but you kind of get the equivalent of like watching two sports games at the same time.
Mhm.
Like you're not really getting anything. It's just a jumbled mess. It's the same when you like mix sodas together. Like it's fun when you're like 8, but like come on, we know what we're doing. The best mixed cereals have already been made. Like it's Lucky Charms easily. If you want to talk about a mix-in.
Mhm. Is there anything particular that you would like mix together though? Like your
Um,
concoction?
okay, I have to. If you mix like certain Cheerios flavors together, that
Hmm.
can be pretty good. Like I've done the multigrain Cheerios with the frosted Cheerios,
Hmm.
and that's pretty good. If you do like a 50-50 ratio of that, that's
Right.
pretty fire.
There you go. Take some notes, guys. Take some notes. All right. So clearly, I know you wrestling. I've been talking about him on the podcast for a while. Like, as you guys know, obviously, I've been sharing your stuff. But for a fan that's never seen you wrestle before, what's the go-to match that you would recommend for them to become an instant fan of yours?
Any match I've had with Danny Orion is absolutely the best example of what I can do because anytime I get to beat that fucker up, I'm absolutely gonna go all out.
Mhm.
And he's gonna go all out too. I think that he's someone I've had my best matches with, like
Mhm.
honestly, since the start of my career. Um, so yeah, anytime Danny and I wrestle is a instant classic. Every promoter should be booking Danny Orion, by the way.
Very, very good. Any particular like promotion that you had a match at that the fans can watch that they haven't seen?
Uh, yeah, I mean, I think our best one is probably at New Texas. I think it was the show Reno Ball. I think
Hmm.
that's probably the best one we've had. But our most recent one was at AIW,
Right.
in Cleveland. So if you are already part of the AIW Patreon or you need a reason to join it, I'd absolutely do that to check out that match. But there's a lot of good stuff that AIW has on their Patreon as well that people should check out.
Look
But
at that.
Danny Orion and Shibashi 4 is a banger. Absolutely.
There you go. So put it down, write it
Yeah.
down. Definitely watch it. I've been trying more to like kind of get out and look at different promotions, and it's kind of nice when I find like new wrestlers that I like, and then I can follow you guys to promotions that maybe I haven't watched or up and coming, which is great. So that's why I keep encouraging this of me being queen of the indies. I'm gonna find you the good stuff. So I think the first time that I actually really found you was the Future Showcase of last year,
Yeah.
and I love Future Showcase because it exactly does what it needs to do. There's a whole most of the time There's a bunch of names that I'm not familiar with at all. And then by the end of it, I found people that I like. The year before, Tim Bosby was one that I was like, oh, I don't know who this is. I like him. He's been on this podcast. He sat at me on Action Wrestling when I went down, so definitely talk to us a little bit about that. Talk to us about also too with you being on the Future Showcase. It also kind of allows you guys also to kind of be on not the SCI tournament, but on the show where like, you could be in a Scrabble match or you could be on a 4-on-4 or whatever. So talk to us about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think like and if you ask any wrestler, like when they were a fan, like they were always like, oh, I'd love to be part of like a tournament. Like I always wanted to be part of like a Battle of Los Angeles type of thing. So like, in a lot of ways, like Futures kind of like did that to me, where it was a multi-day tournament, but you were wrestling multiple times. And I've been working closely with Matt and Dylan from TWE and Action for a while, and I was just really grateful that they gave me that opportunity, and it was fun to like kind of see who they chose as like these are the people not only next up, but then watching SCI and being like these are the people that they believe they have faith in for running the indies at this point. And I was truly, it was really a great experience. It didn't start out great because this is why Bosby's a freak, by the way. I'm not letting this go. And I hope he's listening to this, is that when I got to Future Showcase, I took an Uber there and my Uber started driving off as soon as I got out of the car with all of my luggage and gear and everything in the back. And I'm waving at Tim Bosby as the car drives away. He doesn't tell me the car's driving away. And then as I'm chasing the car, I turn around and he's just watching me laughing, had no intention of helping me. And just, yeah. So Bosby's an absolute freak for that. Didn't warn me, didn't help me, and was like, I hope you drove off with your stuff. So that's where the Bosby beef starts.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm not gonna, yeah.
So we need to find this out. Matt, can you book?
Yeah.
Matt, can you book this match?
Put our luggage on a pole and have us try to get the other person's down. That seems fair.
That would be such a fun, so
yeah.
It would be fun. Or I still think we need a cereal on a pole match, but
different time. I gotta take care of business first. I gotta do my luggage on a pole match before I do my cereal on a pole match for sure.
I'm totally here for this. Make this happen. So someone tag Tim Bosby, someone tag Matt, make it happen. I see you, Kylie, in the chat. Cop Back Cop says, AIW is an awesome organization. Best part is when the family goes to visit the in-laws. That's cool. That's cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, so I'm totally here. Luggage on a pole match.
Gotta run it. First ever.
I love it. Why not? I'm always here for something different. So,
yeah.
All right. So we've talked about Future Showcase. Again, like I said, if you guys aren't watching, I mean, I've been pushing Future Showcase at SCI for the last couple of years. I'm definitely coming down this year. It's happening. I need to come down and see this. So, but with that being said, since we are talking about Matt, we got to talk about Action Wrestling. So, which you guys know I love very much. So, let's talk about your match with OXP. This was such a great match, and OXP's all over the place now. I've seen him up, I know that he's gone up to Wrestling Open. He's been making some rounds as well too. So if you guys haven't watched this is on IWTV. Go check that out. So talk to us about that.
Yeah, I mean, first off, talk about Action. They genuinely one of the first promotions when I was first trying to get out to kind of take a chance on both me and Danny Orion, which I'll be eternally grateful for, and just super thankful that they gave us that opportunity. Wrestling OXP was a weird experience because I think it'll be the only time, unless you know what, maybe not only time, because Paul Walter Hauser, I'm coming for you.
Oh.
But did not think I'd ever wrestle someone from Cobra Kai or anything like that. So that was really cool. Don't have martial arts training. Didn't appreciate that part. But he's a good dude for sure. All the best to him. And that was sick. His entrance is crazy. If no one's seen OXP's entrance, I wasn't even prepared for that. I didn't know that Action turned all the lights off for it, and then he came out in a bunch of LEDs. I kind of wish I had something like that when I did my entrance. I'd love some production or something like that. But no, he's the man for sure.
Wow. I love that. So you gotta like, make a note like next time. Like you gotta.
Well, it was the only time I'd seen them do that, and I was like, "Is that?" I didn't know that was allowed. I would have asked for that. I absolutely would have asked for that.
So the next time that you
Yeah,
go down there, you're like, all right, I'm gonna up my game. We're gonna do this. I'm
yeah.
totally.
I would have brought glow sticks or something. I would have figured something out if I knew that.
I'm waiting for it to come back up in the chat to be like some glow stick spoons or like some cereal bowls. Like I totally, totally here for that. So, all right. So I want to talk about what's it called? West Coast Pro, and then
Mhm.
so again, like, which is great because now with it being on YouTube, we can watch that. Now West Coast Pro has partnered with promotions like Action and New Texas, and like it's just really amazing. I mean, currently, like a couple days ago, like you wrestled Alpha Zoe, but which we're gonna get into also too. But I also kind of want to leap into one of the fan tweets also because shout out to Everything Pro Wrestling. He goes, "What is your favorite West Coast Pro match? One from you, and one not from your catalog."
My favorite West Coast Pro match from me, it's probably the Zoe match, in terms of quality. Although I think my debut at West Coast holds a special place just because that whole day was really hectic and fun because I was having travel issues, and some flight and hotel issues there. But that was really cool. Favorite West Coast Pro match not from me is probably, and it's not probably, it's Speedball Mike Bailey versus Konosuke Takeshita. Easily. That's easily the my favorite.
Love that. Definitely. Oh man, I hope he watched your recent match. So Conrad,
You
if you
should.
haven't watched this one, because I was like, oh, I was up. I was in my bedroom. It was like 10 o'clock New York time, and it was like, all right, I'm watching this. And I was like, my peeps are there. I was like, Priest is there. You're there. I was like, I'm watching this. I was
Yeah.
like, so, and I love, and again, like I said, I love the fact that it's come to YouTube because there's so many different streaming services and wrestling's trying to make me broke.
Yeah. No, no, it's good that it's wrestling. I think wrestling should be as free as it can be. Like I growing up, this like before network when I was a wrestling fan, you couldn't ask your parents to spend $60 on a pay-per-view
Yeah.
every single month. So like for me, it was always like, well, like I get like two a year. I beg them to let me watch the Rumble
Hmm.
and beg them to let me watch Mania. So then outside of getting like bootleg DVDs and stuff like that, like it was YouTube that
Yeah.
really was where I watched the most wrestling. So I think that going back to and when I was watching the indies, when I was like 17, I figured out what the indies were. And I was like, oh, you don't just like apply to be a WWE superstar. There's like a whole other realm of this. All of that I saw was on YouTube.
Hmm.
So I'm really happy that we're kind of moving back to that instead of these like paywalls with everything.
Yeah. No, it's great. Like I appreciate it, and it's wild where the indies has come to like years ago. Like I mean, I'm so much older than you guys, so like again, like it was you pay per viewed WWF at the time.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that there was something like indies until like, what is it, like over 10 years ago for
Mhm.
me that I started going into like the indies. And this is why I do these podcasts, because there's so much out there and you don't know,
Yeah.
who's going to wind up on TV one day, which is great. And
Mhm.
a lot of people that have been on this podcast are on TV today. So we're going to see you there too
For,
eventually.
for sure. For
So,
sure.
but do you remember like going to your first like independent show like as a fan?
I never got to go to an independent show as a
No.
fan. No, I grew up in Katy, Texas,
Mhm.
was where I spent most of like my Well, no, that's not true. I got into wrestling when lived in the Middle East for a little bit. My dad works in oil, so we were moving around a lot. And I tried to watch. This is gonna be a tangent,
No,
but
you're
I
fine. Go
tried.
go for it. We're here for the
I
tangent.
I discovered wrestling because my neighbor was showing me like they were big into it. Like he
Yeah.
had this massive Batista, like remember those old Batista cutouts that
Hmm.
would be like life size?
Yeah.
He had one of those, and I was like, "Who is that?" And then he showed me their like recording of Raw, and the first match I got to watch was Batista versus Santino Marella.
Hmm.
It lasted maybe 15 seconds, and I was like, Batista's absolutely the man. And so I turn it on at home and I'm like, oh, I love this. Like I can't wait to show my parents wrestling. And the first thing that pops up on Monday Night Raw is Randy Orton DDT'd Stephanie and kissing her while she's unconscious as Triple H is handcuffed. And my mom saw that and was like, absolutely no wrestling in this house. You're not allowed to watch wrestling. That's not appropriate for you. Because I think I would have been 8 at the time.
Oh wow.
And so I had to like like I got a bunch of like WWE action figures and I didn't know who they were because I wasn't allowed to watch it. So I just assumed like I just listened to what my friends told me.
Hmm.
And then when we moved to the Middle East, completely new country, left all my friends and the only channel that was in English or that I could remotely understand was the one that played SmackDown. And so my mom finally let me watch wrestling again. And then so that's where that whole thing started. And then I was so dedicated to try to become a wrestler as soon as possible. And I remember I found a training school when I was like 15, and I had my mom drive me to it. And it was in the middle of a trailer park, and it was ran by this one dude who probably my mom did not get the best vibes from,
Oh
unfortunately,
no.
and was like, "Your job is to go to school. You got to get a real job." My mom's just full disclosure. My parents are incredibly supportive up and now, but you have to realize I was 100 pounds when I was 15, and I
Hmm.
took my mom to a trailer park, and I was like, "This guy's gonna make me John Cena. I just got to give him a bunch of money." So I think she was right on that. But because of that I didn't get to go to a lot of independent shows or even a lot of live wrestling. A lot
Hmm.
of it was just from YouTube and stuff. I think the closest I got was I got to watch an NXT live event back in like 2019. But outside of that, I never gone to an indie show before I started trading.
Wow. And here you are on
Here I am.
independent circuit, and it's like, well, you're there, but you're in the ring,
Yeah.
which is wild. So, how is that for you? Like, like having that interaction, like with the fans, like tell us a little bit.
I think I've never been more confident that that's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing and that's where I belong. It doesn't, to me, I'm not a big money person.
Hmm.
I don't know, like, at the end of it, you don't know where this is going to end up, but like, all I know is like when I'm wrestling, I'm the happiest I can be. So the goal is just to do that as much as possible. And I really do think that like if 10-year-old me could see what I'm doing now, he'd fucking blow a gasket. So
I love that for you. That's so amazing. Love that. Kylie's in the chat. He says, would you, Shimbashi, can we manifest him versus Ricochet? Of course, he's, that's his
dude,
boy,
there's a
Ricochet.
couple people who really want that match to happen. I think bring out Ricochet, Lucha Libre, best of 7. Let's do it. I,
I love that. All right, so let's talk about this because I was stoked as hell when you got announced for ETU. And
yes.
all three guys have been on this podcast. I love them dearly. I love ET. I'm kind of mad that I couldn't come to this show because I was like, this is the match. I was like, this is stealing the show. I'm sorry, everybody. This
Yeah.
is my match. I was like, so you, Angelo Carter, Sammy Diaz, and Devious Cass. And then we can talk about what happened after. But let's talk about the match itself because this mind blowing.
I love that match. I truly think, and this is a little bit of networking for promoters. All right, I understand booking is hard, and I understand getting wrestlers on shows is hard. If you put me in a 4-way, it'll be the best match on the show, bar none, easily. And I think that proved it at ETU.
Yeah.
And full credit to everyone else who was in that match. But like we never all worked together before.
Yeah.
Like I've never worked with any of those guys, and it just clicked,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. Devious Gas has a stiff Phoenix splash. Not just for for as nimble as that guy moves. Yes, real stiff, real crouton Phoenix splash.
Yeah, this was if you ever watched this, go on IWTV, go watch this match. I was again, like I said, this was just a me match.
Yeah.
It's just so funny, like certain matches are just me. It's not always like the main event. It's always like
For
the
sure.
most wildest matches, like for me. And like I
Yeah.
love Angelo Carter, that he finally got to make his debut also too at ETU. And I've watched him like grow as a wrestler. And again, he's been on this podcast a couple of times. Same thing. Sammy Diaz is money. Like,
Yeah.
he's just money. Like, so run this back.
Yeah, honestly, let's do it.
Run this back because it needs to. You want to talk about what happened after the match?
I mean, sure. So, like, I'm not gonna expose too much, but like, Broder's from where I'm from currently. Like, we both live in the same area, and this dude wasn't on the show, which means he drove 8 to 9 hours to forearm me after the match for God knows whatever reason. And I think it says more about him than it says about me. I wouldn't drive 9 hours to fuck Broner up. I know that. So, yeah, still don't know why he did it. Fucked up.
Terrible. Broder's been on this podcast too, like a couple of
You can
weeks
tell
ago.
he knows it was fucked up. I told him. I was like, that was fucked up.
So like now what? Like
Yeah, like, and for what? Like, it's just crazy. If he wanted to fight, we could have just, like, he knows where I live. He could have just came here, but he drove 9 hours on a Sunday. That's crazy. I wonder what his drive back was like, because I'm there being like, I had a good match. I wonder if he's driving back being like, yeah, that forearm was awesome. Great. That was worth it. Getting home at 5 a.m. Little fucker.
damn. Damn. All right, let's see. Wes is in the chat. He goes, that match was great. My son Kyle and me saw Shimbashi for the very first time and made a great impression. Look at that.
Thank you. Look at that.
That's a great starter match to like find you, which is
It was good. It was a good one.
so definitely check that out. So all right, so let's do some of these fan tweets. So Good Cop Bad Cop sent one in. He goes, with Shimbashi being an anagram of his or him abs, which male wrestler has the best abs on the indies? Your face. Listen, don't ask me. People
Isn't it okay? Let me think. Well, let me give you let me think about this then real quick. Let me lock in real fast on this one.
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
I think it's got to go to Beastman. I think Beastman's got the tightest set on there. I just don't think people see it because of the cloth, but
Yeah.
that dude has crunches. All right, that dude's doing his planks before bed, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes before night. Beastman's got the best set of abs.
Look at that. Wow.
There you go.
He wrote in the chat, just looking on Cage Match, that Shimbashi Trio's match on AEW Rampage looked fun.
Yeah, debut team, Von Erichs, that was sick. I will say, right before the Iron Claw came out, Iron Claw did well at the box office after that match, so I need to put me in more step.
There you go. Well, I mean, it's such a great thing. I mean, I always talk about this on the podcast, like even during COVID, like we always talk about how a lot of the indies guys got to work dark matches, which I think is great. We're seeing more people in the indies getting shots, like, we've been seeing Jordan Oliver, we've been seeing Alec Price, like Miracle Generation's been on there. Like even like we just saw Dustin Waller actually on AW, even though it was a squash match with MJF and everything like that. But I mean, I think it's amazing that, we have a platform, right? Because you don't see too much of that you're actually getting matches
Hmm.
on TV compared to like you'll get extra work at like WWE, you'll be security, things like that,
Yeah.
but you're not really seeing it in the ring. So now that AEW's been around for so many years, you guys are getting opportunities to like be on TV. So
Yeah.
did you ever like imagine this? Again, probably 10-year-old would be crazy of you,
Yeah.
right? Like, what's going on? So talk to us
Yeah.
about that.
No, I think it's like I think if you went to 10-year-old me and you were like, "Hey man, in 10 years you're gonna wrestle on TV in on like a televised wrestling company," you'd be like, "Whoa!" And you'd be like, "Yeah, it's gonna be against Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs." He'd be like, "What?" I don't think he could ever in a million years have imagined that one. But no, I think it's great. I have a fun fact. I got to wrestle with Von Erich, which is just not everyone can say that, which is sick. And, I loved Gold Dust as a kid, and I loved Dustin Rhodes as an adult, so works out.
That's so cool. I think that's so great. I love that for you guys, like, when stuff like this happens. Good Cop Backup says that expression on Shimbashi was almost the same as last week's guest when the question was where it made no sense. Oh, what Junie Underwood? Junie Underwood was like giving you your praise too on this podcast last
Oh,
week. So,
yeah. No, Judy's the man. We spent like 16 hours in an airport lobby because they didn't open security and it was freezing.
oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, no, I love Judy. Much love to him.
Make some matches happen. Like, we're manifesting out
There
here,
we go. There we
like
go.
putting it out there. So we had a fan tweet from Mike. He goes, which aspect of wrestling do you find more challenging, the physical or the mental? Ooh, that's a good one.
Uh, that's a good question. I think the hardest thing mentally with wrestling is I think you go through this a lot in phases, but I think you forget like why you got into this.
Mhm.
And I think there's a lot around pro wrestling where people end up being too hard on themselves. And then also just kind of like with like culture and society now where everyone's in this like grind set. Like they think that the process almost has to suck for it to be worthwhile or that you're actually or as a representation that you're doing a good job. When like I don't, at least for me, I can't speak for everybody, but like my best performances, my best matches are when I'm the least stressed and I'm the least focused on how good I'm doing and just focused on having fun. And I think that's at the end of the day, like that's what that should be about. So I think mentally it's probably tougher physically because you get used to the physicalness after a while, and then you're just like, yeah, my life's gonna be in pain forever, and then you move on, and that's fine. But I think like, yeah, I just think remembering that like I didn't get into this for like anybody other than the fact that like I want to be a pro wrestler because I enjoy pro wrestling. And so I think that's like the thing that I've been holding on to most.
Oh, I love that. A great question too. So thank you for that submit. Good Cop Bad Cop says also in Cage Match it says Shimbashi faced Prince Adam. Isn't that the guy who turned into He-Man?
I think it's a different Prince Adam, but that guy's actually now a little evil. I did wrestle Prince Adam. That was that's a deep Shimbashi cut right there. That is like rookie year Shimbashi with some garbage gear, truly terrible gear. No one look it up.
Now you're gonna see like a tweet later, and it's gonna be Good Cop Bad Cop trolling.
Yeah.
Like,
No, well, I'll just get out of the way. I got these. I'm a Toronto Raptors fan, being from Canada, and I was like, it'd be so cool to get like Raptors shorts gear, like the purple with the white lightning and everything. Like that would be sick. And I got them made, and I thought it'd be cool if they looked like real Edward as baggy as actual basketball shorts.
mhm.
But what I forgot was that I'm not 6'8", 285 pounds. So it kind of made me look like a child in them wearing my dad's clothes. And like the gear maker itself, like was my trainer's wife, and she did amazing on what I asked. Like the issue
Right.
was I asked for something that was like visually like just like too long. And so I remember I put them on and my fiance was like, "Oh, that looks bad." And then I was like, "No, this looks great." And then Danny was like, "This looks great." And looking back, I don't know if it looked all that great. I think I looked about 5 foot nothing in them. So, yeah, that's the gear I'm talking about. That's if you ever are like, why does Shibashi look like a leprechaun or A little person. He's probably wearing those fucking Raptor shorts.
Wow, there you go. He said it was 2023 new Texas Pro. So
It was.
love that. Look at all this stuff you're learning. Good cop, bad cop. He's gonna be on the tube later or IWTV and all that fun stuff too. So,
Uh,
all right. Do you have any pre-match rituals?
Um, I jump a lot. I don't know what that's about, but I really love jumping before my matches. Um, an old pre-match ritual of mine was not stretching. I just would go, and now I'm realizing should have been stretching that whole time. No, it's really I pace a lot. I
Mhm.
pace a lot whenever I'm thinking, and a lot of people think that means I'm freaking out, but it's just how I just move. So it's a lot of pacing and jumping. Um, yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. I don't got any routine or anything like that.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So, all right. So, what are some things you like to do when you're not in the squared circle?
I love eating and I love watching movies. I think those are my top two favorite things outside of wrestling. If
Mhm.
I'm on a plane, I'm watching a movie. If I'm in a car, I'm watching a movie. Not driving. No, I think I watched 202 movies last year, if my letterbox is
Oh
correct.
wow.
So, no, I love movies. That's all I do.
Are you doing like movie night with Shug D? Like,
Oh, dude, if I get an invite, I'd absolutely do movie night with Shug D. I'd love that. I'll bring my DVDs.
what are the top three movies? Maybe we'll clip this. We'll tag him. What are the top three movies? If he invites you over, what are the top three movies you're bringing over to watch for him?
So I want to be clear, this isn't my three favorite movies
Okay.
because I understand like this like movie night you got to think of it like it's almost like a date where
Yeah.
like you can't be like my favorite movie, one of them is Uncut Gems, which
Okay.
some people love and some people think it's just 2.5 hours of anxiety and having a bad time. So like I'm not gonna bring that and be like, let's stress the fuck out together. I also love Moneyball, but a lot of people think baseball is boring. So I'm not gonna make them watch Analytical Baseball, the movie. But if I'm bringing a movie, I'm easily bringing one of the Bayverse Transformers movies. I'm probably bringing Dawn of the Planet of the Apes if we want to lock in and just watch an absolute fucking banger. And then, fuck it, I watched this one recently. Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fucks. That movie's rules. I didn't know it existed. I found it in a DVD store,
Mhm.
watched it, banger.
Wow. See, so Shug, you gotta let the invite go.
We'll run all three. We'll run all three back to back.
There's gotta be clips. We have to see proof. Stop it. I love that. Good Cop Bad Cop says, I know what Ben Bishop thinks, but Shimbashi, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Ooh.
I don't think you can count movies that take like that's not what people are saying
Yeah.
when they're like, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? It's not because it doesn't have any Christmas themes in the movie. If Die Hard's a Christmas movie, The Dark Knight Rises is a Christmas movie, and no one's ever claimed that because that'd be fucking crazy. I don't think I'll watch it around Christmas time because Die Hard's a good movie,
Yeah.
but to say that it's a Christmas movie is crazy. And like there's so many movies that take place over like Harry Potter and the oh shoot, one of the Harry Potter movies, several Harry Potter movies actually take place over Christmas because they go through the whole year. So is every Harry Potter movie a Christmas movie? No. The answer is no. And everyone would agree with that.
We need just like a movie podcast pretty much because it would be really
Right.
interesting the takes. But wait, I have to cut you off because Tim Bosby is in the chat. What's up,
Bring
Tim?
it.
he
Bring
said
it.
he says Gems is Sandler's best movie.
Not even, yeah, it's not even close. It's nothing comes close to Uncut Gems, dude. That movie's an absolute banger.
Zach's in the chat. He goes, Shimbashi Queen.
All right.
He put us together, so like
Fuck
he's
it,
excited.
yeah.
He's excited because he knew that this
He
was
knew.
like, I just wanted to have you on and just scream
There we go.
Shimbashi on the entire episode. So, good cop, bad cop booed you now because of Die
There's
Hard.
what's the Christmas theme in Die Hard? Like, I love Die Hard, but like, if he could tell me what the Christmas theme is, like, sure, but it's not like there's no Christmas theme. There's no message of Christmas in it at all. It's like when people argue that like Rudolph wasn't a legendary reindeer. It's like you're dumb. You're dumb, and you don't know what Christmas is about.
I love that. Jimmy's in the chat. Jumbo Ref, what's up? How are you? Zach also says Uncut Gems are a great tag team. And then he said hashtag Zote knows.
So no.
It's Zach of all trades. So the
There you go.
Zote is in the chat.
The Zote.
So I like that. If you get invited to Shug's, movie night, let us know.
love that.
There has to be pictures. So and maybe there's some snacks. Any snacks, maybe you're bringing over to his house.
Ooh, movies. I mean, I'm a fat fucking heart. Like, I'm eating a hot dog in a movie theater if I could. But like realistically, I understand that socially eating a couple hot dogs isn't like the best vibe. I mean, I love Mike and Ike's and sour Skittles. I'll run those any day of the week.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that. See, there's always food talk, is there? Good Cop, Bad Cop says it's set at a Christmas party.
Okay, again, it doesn't matter if it takes place over Christmas. You could argue that Boyhood is a Christmas movie because there's a scene that has Christmas in it. The Dark Knight Rises final fight takes place over Christmas. It's not a Christmas movie. There's no themes of Christmas that match The Dark Knight Rises or Die Hard. Also, like a Christmas party, you can have that year round. Like, if I have a Christmas party in July, that doesn't make it July a Christmas month. That doesn't add up.
Well, they got Christmas in July. You could order stuff on QVC.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it a Christmas month. No one's realistically gonna be like, oh yeah, July, that's my Christmas month. No, you're gonna be like, stop.
I can't.
Die Hard's good on its own. It doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be like. It could just be like one of the best movies of all time, like easily. You don't have to rope it in. Like, if you wanted us to talk about Die Hard, for sure, you could be like, technically it's a Christmas movie, but like it's not. So like it's not a Christmas movie.
There you go. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
him and Ben Bishop against the world.
Dude, tag Ben Bishop. He'll absolutely back me up. I'm so confident in like the logic of this. There's no way.
Funny because when he came on the podcast, that was like the first question, and it just set off.
There's more. Yeah, no, because you open up Pandora's box with that, where if you accept that Die Hard's a Christmas movie, any movie that has any mentioning of Christmas or has any Christmas like thing makes it a Christmas movie. Like Krampus is barely a Christmas movie, so like we gotta relax here.
Don't tag Anthony Gangone. That's his boy, Krampus. Like...
That movie sucks.
Oh, God.
That movie's ass. I like Adam Scott, but that movie fucking sucks.
Oh my God, my face. It hurts. All right, wait, let me give love in the chat because the chat's
Yeah.
going off. Good Cop, Bad Cop says, ho, 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 I have a machine gun now, too. Can't. Zach says, Shimbashi with the correct thesis on Christmas. And then he goes, and here's the food chat. Oh, we had a whole food chat at the beginning of the podcast, but...
Oh, sick.
Then Good Cop, Bad Cop says, yeah, you have a work party in July. Christmas
Yeah, because I'm not a high school teacher. We work year round. What?
And then Zach says, you certainly won't get presents in July. And then he goes, Big Bashi about to rule the world.
Yo. I don't know how good we do. I don't know how good we do as a tag team, but in terms of debating if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, we're the Undertaker. We're undefeated.
I like that.
We're Goldberg.
That
We're
is
Oscar.
that is the name though. The tag name, Big Bashi.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. Yeah, or Shimbashi. I'm cool with either one. You can let Bishop decide on that.
Oh my god, I can't. Good Cat Backup says Ben Bishop will 1,000% back you on this. I knew his opinions on the film and he got fired up real quickly.
I think he's right. He's
It's
correct.
totally
You
true.
know.
So wow, chat slap. Jimmy says big pop. So yeah, so we just like went all over the place. So
No, this is better than any other wrestling podcast, in my opinion.
it's all my fans. You guys are crazy. I love
Yeah.
it. I appreciate it. So all right, so we just started 2026. I almost said 2025. 2026. What's some goals you want to accomplish?
Man, I'm really not like a new year, new goals person. I'm just like, this is what I want when I want it, and I want to obtain it
Mhm.
when as soon as possible. But I mean the goal it doesn't really change that much for me. It's just wrestle in more places, have more matches. Uh, I mean there's people I definitely want to wrestle, but that's a lot, not a promoter, so a lot of it's out of my hands on that. Um, but no, I mean it's just I'll say this, biggest goal for 2026 is to have more fun than I did in 2025, which is going to be tough to beat.
Well, we just started
Yeah.
2026, so you never know what's gonna happen. You don't know what promotions you're gonna land up at. You don't know what gold is going to be around your
Mm.
waist. Like, you might find some new food. You might have a new movie spot to go
That'd be
check.
great. Dude, Chuck D, drop the address, send location. Let's go.
I'm so here for that. Good Cop Backup says there was a wrestling match to decide if pineapple belonged on pizza. There needs to be a match in 11 months' time to decide if Die Hard is a Christmas film.
It doesn't need to be a match. It's just that's just
Listen,
it.
we've
But also, real quick, this is just I'm already talking about bullshit. Um, Pineapple does belong on pizza because people like it on pizza. And I think when people yeah, I know I said this the milk with ice thing earlier and I said you're crazy, but I'm gonna contradict myself. Stop caring what other people get on their pizza. It's weird. But I get pineapple on pizza and people who aren't eating it get mad at me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's my food.
yeah, people get big mad.
No.
Big mad. Seriously.
Pizza,
It's not that
pineapple,
serious.
jalapenos, bacon.
dude,
That's a
dude,
baiter
I
with some
love bacon on
ranch.
pizza. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bacon.
Bacon always
Yeah,
on pizza.
it
Always.
does.
It's,
Yeah, and you get a little bit of. I'm not getting pineapple every time, but
yeah.
like I'm not getting
See,
pineapple.
I've done that somebody did years ago. It was pineapple, chicken, bacon, barbecue sauce. So it had a
Yeah,
little
and
bit
I
of the sweet and savory, which was so good.
yeah, and if I saw that, I'd be like, cool. I don't like chicken on pizza too much. Like
Mhm.
it really has to be a certain type. Like the California Pizza Kitchen pizza, where it's the chicken and the onions and the barbecue
Mhm.
sauce and the thin crust. Like that's great, but like we could agree that like chicken's like it loses to beef like nine times out
Oh
of
yeah,
ten. Yeah, so like I'm
definitely.
gonna and also like with prices, if I'm gonna pay $5.99 for a meat on my pizza, like I'm going bacon, I'm going
yeah,
pepperoni, I'm going
100%. I'm
sausage
with you on that one.
before I even think about chicken.
um, Wade's in the chat. He goes, "That's a great goal. Just keep it going. Love that."
Eh,
So, all right. So, I have two final questions for you. If you guys have any more, feel free drop it into the
yes.
chat. So, I love to pay it forward on this podcast. So, what are some names that you feel that people should be paying attention to?
Uh, I mean, I gotta shout out Danny Orion, that little rat fuck. But I got him. Damn it, he's good. But he's getting notoriety. So like it's whatever. I genuinely think LVJ is like one of the most underappreciated talents at New Texas. He's a Texas guy. For anyone who's not familiar, um, I'd watch New Texas. He's going to be on there a lot more. He's great. Travis Cutty's been getting viral on TikTok for the absolute right reasons. And if anyone's seen some dude just absolutely skull fucking this other wrestler on the turnbuckle, like that's Travis Cutty. It's on TikTok, but he's actually really good outside of that as well. So those are two. Outside of that, I mean, I'd say I have one, but he just got a tryout, so I don't know if it's fair to say he needs more love at this point. So oh my God, I'm in so much trouble and also an
Okay,
idiot.
so don't say the name.
What? No, no, this is crazy that I'm an idiot. Fucking MJ Santana is absolutely should be on every single show. I'm obviously gonna be a little biased because that's my future wife, but like I firmly believe that she's so underutilized and like once you get her on a show, promoters, whoever's listening, you'll absolutely understand why I'm raving about her and why I'm marrying her.
Love that. I love that so much. Good Cop Bad Cop says the best response to people who think it doesn't belong on pizza is to bring up the tomato base and then get the tomato is a fruit argument. Oh no, yes.
Yeah,
Fruit or tomato? Fruit or
it's a
tomato?
it's a fruit. It has seeds. So again, like it's weird when people debate like facts like that.
I know.
Yeah, but no, I'll argue fruit. I'm Canadian, so like I've been defending ketchup chips since I was like 6, so it's all good.
I've had those before. I had a friend send me like me and Judy were talking about Canada last week on the podcast, and I there was a point that I had a friend in Canada who sent me like a care package, and I sent him a care package from stuff in New York that you wouldn't get in Canada, vice versa, or whatever.
Mm.
So I've had the tomato, the ketchup chips, which
They're
are
good.
pretty good.
Yeah,
So
people
and
act like it's gross, like they don't dip their fries in ketchup, and it's
yeah,
like,
so
what are
they're
we
pretty
doing?
good.
What are
So
we doing here?
but Junie, I was talking to him. We were talking about fudge. I was telling him that when I went up to Canada, I had some really good fudge up
Fudge
there,
is good.
and so he said he's got to look into that. And I told him about coffee crisp because those are
Yeah,
my favorite.
that's insane.
Those are
That's
my
insane.
favorite. So
Coffee Crisp is insane. Our version of Smarties is also better. I don't know if you've had those Smarties,
yeah,
but
I think
those
I've
are,
had those Smarties. I don't remember if I liked them or not, but I remember
yeah.
having them.
Well, they're like both versions. The American version and the Canadian version are both chalk, but one of them has chocolate in it, so
Mm.
it's like that one's better.
Yeah.
Kinder Surprise. That is the best thing you can get from Canada. For you Americans who don't know, it is a chocolate egg that inside has a toy in it, and
Oh
every
wow.
toy is different. Yeah, the reason, because it used to be in America, the reason that it's no longer there is you guys kept eating the toys inside the chocolate egg, and it's now illegal to manufacture in the United States because you guys just kept eating the
Wow.
toys.
Shame on you guys that did
I
that.
think that's crazy. The eggs are like this big, and I'm like, you're just what gulping that?
Ew.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait, I saw Wade says, thanks for sharing your story. It's all good. It's great to support. There's a lot of talented wrestlers. You should also check out Lulu Laredo. She's a great wrestler as well. Either keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Conrad's in the chat. Go give him some love. He's got you covered. AW WWE reviews. So go check out everything pro wrestling. Good Cop Bad Cop says Kinder eggs are banned in the USA because it's a choking hazard. He says guns
Yep,
illegal, Kinder eggs illegal. He's laughing.
that's what I'm saying. You guys kept eating them, freaks.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I like to end my questions off with something very dear to my heart, wrestling with positivity. So, is there anything you could share with us? Maybe a fan's done for you, maybe you've done for a fan, maybe a wrestler's done for you, maybe something that you've done for a wrestler, anything that we wouldn't know unless you shared this story.
Um, Man, now I feel bad that I'm thinking about it because it's like,
So, nah, don't, because usually
but
there's so much, you know?
yeah, I mean, like, I think wrestling's done so much for me in terms of like, if you look at like who my best man is for my wedding, he's a wrestler. Like all my friends are wrestlers. This is true. I grew up, you know, wrestling was the only thing I really was into as a kid. I didn't, as much as I love movies now, there's a big gap in my life where I don't know stuff that was going on during that time because I was watching wrestling. So, like, like I didn't know like I didn't really listen to T-Pain. I discovered him like 2 years ago, just give an idea. And a lot of the times there wasn't a lot of kids who enjoyed wrestling, and also kind of made fun of me for it. And so being a kid, you kind of hide that part of yourself. But I think it's really cool that like I don't just have like one friend now who's into wrestling. I'm surrounded by people who love this super niche, weird thing as much as I do. And like I have fans who come like hours to either just see me. And there was one fan, which okay, this is nice, is that they took these photos of me and my fiance and made this little lamp when we got engaged. And it was our engagement photos. And that was really sweet of them. And we hadn't met that person
Mhm.
before. That was at Futures, actually. So another shout out to
Ooh, look at
Futures.
that.
Great, great group of people. But no, I think yeah, I can't I gotta always think back to how I was when I was a kid. And if you could see edit like just not just what I'm doing, just like the world that I'm a part of, he'd be blown away.
Love that. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Look at that. See, this is why the
Yeah.
whole wrestling and positivity thing's like important to me. It's so great. All the cool stories. So let's talk about what you got coming up wrestling wise, so the people
Yes.
can follow you and all that stuff. So tell everybody.
All right. So this Saturday, I am in Columbus at Unsanctioned Pro, tagging with my incredibly talented, incredibly beautiful fiance, MJ Santana, against Kenny Calix and Tyler Vox. Just real quick, last show, we were this close to winning the tag titles there. And you want to talk about goals for 2026? My biggest goal, hands down, is to win the tag belts with MJ Santana, my wife. That is my biggest goal. And I have no issues with Tyler Vox and Kenny Calix. Kenny Calix has given me more wrist tape than any other wrestler on the planet. I'm going to absolutely smash him because he's getting in the way of my goal of winning the tag titles with my wife. No one is stopping that. Hands down, that is happening in 2026.
You heard it here.
There we go. Oh shit. I have an Outer Limits championship match at Alpha One, debut in Canada, which is awesome. Uh, the amount of people in that match I can't even talk about. It's an absolute clusterfuck of people. I'm sure all talented wrestlers and Sam Holloway, but my goal is to walk in there and walk out, get through all those dudes. A lot of experience with scrambles and multi-mans being who I am, and walking out new Outer Limits champion.
Love that. So definitely check those out. So for the fans that aren't following you, tell everybody where they can follow you.
You can follow me at Shimbashi Pro on Twitter, Instagram, and I believe that's it. That's all I got. But then oh shit, fuck, I got YouTube, just Shimbashi. And then if you want to, see TikToks I post every 4 months where I remember I have a TikTok account. It's Shimbashi_NS.
Well, all those links are in the description below. I got you covered with that.
Yeah.
Is there
Please
anything?
don't,
Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
please, when you go find me on social media, it's not Shimbashi. That's taken by my cousin who refuses to give me that handle.
Oh,
Do not follow my cousin. Please don't do that. It's Shimbashi Pro, PRO, please.
like, who is this person?
Yeah, yeah, he's getting freaked out sometimes, so please don't follow him.
Well, again, all the links are in the description
Yeah.
below. I got you covered for that. Is there anything else you want to share with the fans that we didn't talk about today?
Let me see. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Uh, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. And I think if Kawhi Leonard stayed with the Raptors in 2020, they'd be two-time champions. That's, yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on to the podcast, chatting with us a little bit. It was a hoot. We got some interesting. Tim Bosby came into the chat, and I'm waiting for that match. We'll get
Yeah,
you on a
no.
poll.
Yeah, or we could just get into cars with the other person's luggage and see who gets their shit first. Like that'd be fun too. Either one. I gotta get my link back in some way.
Vlog it. Just make sure
Yeah,
you vlog it so we can watch it because we're totally interested on
there we go.
this. Wade's laughing in the chat. Good cup, ass cup. Thoughts on Ham being a level 1 cardigan on same level as Aspen? What is with you?
What is he saying?
Level 1 cardigan on same level of Aspidos this week.
Asbestos? Okay,
Oh,
I think he's saying
asbestos.
asbestos.
Yeah, sorry.
Level one. Is he saying carcinogen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, I don't know what that means. So I have zero thoughts about that. I'll tell you what's great though. Breakfast ham. That shit slaps, dude.
He's
That'd
such
be
a
so good.
Oh my god, wait, what is the Jersey one? The Taylor ham or what is it? Oh god, I forgot the Jersey thing. Taylor ham or there's another one for it. There's like North and South Jersey of like what they call it or whatever. And I'm blank right now. And how come nobody's in chat correcting me and that's shit? Good Cup Bad Cup says that Wawa sandwich is now as bad as a cigarette. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I could. That seems about right. I feel like
So
if you're getting a sandwich or like I feel like anything from a gas station, it's like pretty. You're rolling the dice on like fresh food.
yeah.
So maybe a cigarette is better. Don't quote me on that, but maybe.
Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. So, thank you again for coming on here. I appreciate you chatting with us. And again, the fans, thank you so much for all of your questions. So, I will be back next week with Bobby Casal from Creative Pro. So, make sure you're subscribed. So, maybe, you guys will get into the ring one day.
Yeah, or just like we could just watch a bunch of movies. I'm cool with either at this point.
Somebody needs to have like a movie theater in their house that like, and then just like we could see like a whole bunch of wrestlers like all like
Wrestlers, you heard it. Get a movie theater in your house. Come on. What are we doing?
movie night.
Yeah.
Shug D should really do that. He should just really have like a theater, that
Yeah.
you just have showings and all that stuff.
I think
like
Show
that.
D's got 50 to 60 grand just burning a hole in his pocket that he could just, yeah, I'd say so. Seems this guy's a chain sometimes, but that guy's doing well.
There you go. So you
Yeah.
never know. So anyway, guys, thank you again for joining us. And with that being said, stay safe, support independent wrestling, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.
Feeling miserable.